We're celebrating Armed Forces Day today because the Armed Forces mean a great deal, not just to the country, but to Rutland. Rutland has 2 army bases and 1,500 soldiers here active.
The role of defence is to protect the nation. Traditionally we do that overseas, but in the recent COVID crisis it's become apparent that we can also do it in the UK soils. Back in March we sort of stood up as a COVID support force, and since we've been doing that we've had people working in the Excel Centre in London and the Nightingale Hospital. We've had soldiers deployed in the local resilience forums around the region. We've advised the NHS on PPE distribution. We've collected mobile testing unit vehicles and delivered them right around the country, from Cornwall all the way up to Fraser in the north of Scotland. And we're currently running the mobile testing units for the east of England. With regards to the public, their reaction's been fantastic. If I pop into Co-op in my uniform, people will quite often stop and just say thank you very much, which is quite humbling. And when I was visiting one of our mobile testing units just a couple of days ago, they said that a member of the public had seen them, had gone shopping, came back and gave them some donuts. So I do think the public are very grateful for everything that has been done.
But we also have thousands of veterans. Estimates vary tremendously, between 6,000 and 10,000, but a lot. And if we count in the families as well, this is a very significant proportion of our population.
Although we have this stereotypical image of an old D-Day veteran, veterans come in many ages, from soldiers who served on the front line from Afghanistan from as early as 18 years of age, who've done 2 or 3 tours maybe and have now since left the forces and having done their bit.
Armed Forces veterans play a tremendous role in Rutland and across the country. I think veterans are particularly socially responsible, but in my role I get to meet all sorts of people. So firemen, they're often veterans. Prison officers, often veterans.
We have a real good attendance. We've had up to 100 people. It's just about having that camaraderie again, being able to get together with people who know you the best. They've all gone through the same thing and they all, enjoy getting together.
We find a lot of the younger veterans now supporting the elderly veterans, who are struggling. So that kind of ethos where we're supporting each other as one big family just continues.
We know there's people struggling out there, so we try and get key people in their community, like the Royal British Legion, SAFA, the Armed Forces officer from Rutland County Council, and then if anybody is, got any questions or they're really struggling, then we can set them and signpost them to different people.
Flag raising normally marks the start of Armed Forces Week. Rutland particularly wants to thank all who serve and have served in the military.
I've been in the army for 20 years. I've had many postings and I can honestly say that this has been my favourite posting in Rutland. I think it's predominantly because of the interactions that we have with the local community. Rutland has a strong military background, predominantly with the RAF, but now moving into the army. And 7 Regiment plays a really active role in everything that happens.
Well, I would like to say a really big thank you to all the serving military in Rutland, but also to all the veterans who do so much and contribute so much to the community, and to the families of both groups, because actually being a family member of somebody in the military puts pressure on them too.